When you think hockey, the kind of one-on-one matchup that ascends from within the team element, what is the best one-on-one we have going in hockey right now, Brent?
You could look a lot of different ways. You and I talked about it many times. Ovechkin, Crosby.
Right.
That used to be a good one. Sidney Crosby is the best player in the NHL right now. Ovechkin, he's not even close to where he used to be. So you can't really talk about that. You can go, Jack Eichel. You can go,
Sure, if you want to go young guns.
You want to go young guns. But I'm going to go really, really young. Austin Matthews and Patrick Laine in Winnipeg Jets.
Wow.
You know what? They're both electric right now. If you take a look here on the board, look at that. Well, 18 years old, 20 and 21 goals, respectively. They're both dominating both their teams. And these kids, like I said, can't drink even legally here in the U.S. And, you can see Matthews' goal right there. That was a Centennial Classic outdoor game. He ended up having 2 goals, that goal there and the game winner. And, there's about 2 weeks ago, I said, there's a lot of controversy. Patrick Laine said, I'm the best, not him. What's he go out? He's got 2 hat tricks so far right now. So these 2 kids are electrifying. And being at the young age of 18 and 19 years old, can barely drive a car and doing what they're doing in the NHL. There's other guys, like I said, Sidney Crosby's the best player. Now we could match him up. Jonathan Toews, captain. Yeah, but it just doesn't grab the spice as these 2 kids, what they're doing for their team. These are their horses. These 2 teams, Winnipeg Jets and the Toronto Maple Leafs, both in Canada, both have been struggling. And they got 2, number 1 overall and number 2 overall. These 2 kids are going to turn around their franchises, and you can see that already by amount of points, 20 goals and 21 goals, and they're going at each other night in and night out, and looking who's got what, who does what, who's showing up who. All right, I'll show you, and they're going back and forth.
Yeah, it's driving the head-to-head competition. Yeah. You could tell, even from their comments, from the way they play. That's without a doubt. And the funny part is, I said at one point on 120 Sports here, I said, they're the future of the NHL. And that was really an oversight because they're the present and the future of the NHL. When you look at outputs like that, we're not even at the All-Star game yet. It's really been incredible. I know it's a tough question, but if you put on your GM hat, you could only have one of these kids. Which one would you take?
Well, there's certain GMs and you build your team a different way. Just like, all right, if you're an NFL, you're building it from your quarterback out or whatever. A lot of GMs say, I'm going to build it from the center out. That's Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews is a big, strong centerman. He does a little bit of both. He's learning how to play defensively. He can play a 200-foot game, but he's a passer and he's a shooter. Now, if you go with Patrick Laine, he's a winger. He doesn't play center. He's exactly what Ovechkin does. Now, so you got some GMs saying, hey, you know what? I need my guy I'm building from my center out. You got Winnipeg Jets who will gladly take, Patrick. I guess you really can't go wrong. You're getting 2 different players, a pure goal scorer in Patrick Laine, and then you've got, a guy who's got all components when you go Austin Matthews.